Hi, I'm Richard Douglas. I'm the lead consultant and owner of Removable Ink in Taunton, Somerset. I'm going to do this short video about laser tattoo removal. I'm going to talk about the laser, its parts, and the laser removal process. What you can expect. Is it painful? Does it hurt? How well does it work? Who does it work well with? And who it doesn't. I'm going to talk about all these issues in relation to tattoo removal, so let's get started. Happy day. First of all, I want to talk about who's appropriate for laser tattoo removal. All lasers were not created the same. Some can take off some colours and not others. So you should make sure that the laser your consultant is using is appropriate for the tattoo you want to have removed. In general, most lasers can take off blacks and other dark pigment colours, and in some cases, like mine, all reds and lower spectrum colours as well. Some colours like violet and oranges may need different lasers to remove those colours. The laser we have, for example, has a good track record of removing all colour spectrums. But I will say that the hardest one for our laser is green. It will remove it to a certain level, but may not remove it totally. So these are all things to take into consideration. We do have other techniques that we can use to assist on the removal of those colours closer to the end of treatment. But as our laser itself has a little bit of difficulty with the green colour, but not too badly. Let's talk about the laser now. Lasers come in different shapes and sizes, and they come from extremely expensive to, let's say, very expensive. Don't be surprised to see something that might be a bit more mobile, or you might see some contraption that's taller with arms that swing out. Those sort are the higher end of the spectrum lasers that can deal with extreme strong pigments and higher end spectrum, and they're also a lot more powerful than, say, our machine, which is one of the smaller mobile versions. You might notice that the laser has a gun-like arm, which incorporates a cooling system, because at the end of the day the laser is incredibly hot, so it needs to be kept at a certain temperature while it's working. You will also see on the lasers that there's like a foot pedal. This is what the laser operator will use to control the laser shots when doing treatment on that tattoo, for example on your arm, say. So what they'll do is they'll be pointing the gun at the particular tattoo that is needing to be removed, and to operate the shots that come out of the gun, they will press to operate. So it's very controlled, stop, start, and that's how it goes. So let's talk about the laser and how it works. Now, lasers tend to have a photothermolysis effect. So that means the laser only acts on cells that contain pigment or ink. So when it hits the skin that has no pigment in it, nothing happens. When it hits the cells that have ink in them, a reaction occurs. It causes the ink in the cells to explode, or should I say rupture. Once it does that, the body's own immune system sends out antibody cells that basically clean up the mess that's been made and remove all the molecules of ink that have been splayed into the bloodstream. As there are so many cells that contain ink pigment within them, you can't really expect a laser to remove all of the pigment in one treatment. So it is good to have several treatments over a period of time, and each time the ink will get less, less and less and less. And it's also a good idea to leave a 6 to 8 week gap between treatments so that you can let your immune system do what it needs to do safely before you have another treatment of the same as before.